Hey fight fans, are you ready to elevate the fight night experience? Because with my partners at DraftKings, you can elevate your excitement to the next level by getting a little skin in the game. Right now, get a no sweat bet up to $1,500 with a $5 deposit from new customers. That's right, you will get a bonus bet back in the amount of your original bet if your first pick doesn't hit. Download the DraftKings app right now. When you sign up, use my promo code SONNEN. At DraftKings, the crown is yours. That's right. New customers that deposit just $5 get a no sweat bet up to $1,500. If that first bet doesn't hit, no sweat. You will get the original amount back in a bonus bet. Stay in on the action and check out DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same fight. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers, use my promo code SONNEN and deposit just $5 to get a no sweat bet up to $1,500. That's promo code SONNEN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. All right, this is right now. This is right now. Can you see that screen if I do that? Does that work or is that too close? Okay. Oh, number 2. It was number 1. They just changed. This just changed. McGregor took the top billing. All right, now I'm over at Mania. Story 2, Strickland. Story 3, Strickland. Story 4, Holland turned down Diaz's fight. I don't believe that. I'll have to click on that. Get well soon, Holland. If he turned down a fight, there's contact the hospitals. Next story down, Strickland. Diaz Ferguson rumor. Next story down, Strickland. All right. What did I just read to you? 4? 4 of the top stories on the main page. Was it 5? I lost track. And he was the number 1 story when I picked up my camera to make this piece. Why? Because he hasn't done anything for this fight. That's why. I have missed him. The sport is more fun with Sean. Can we agree? The sport is more fun with Paulo. Can we agree? There's a reason these guys got booked on pay-per-view in a co-main spot. And it's not a number 1 contenders match, which, by the way, it could be. I don't think it is. It definitely didn't get announced as that, but I don't think it is. I think that Chimaev, with a victory, is likely to be next, just for the parity, I think. It doesn't matter if I'm right. It comes down to why these two were booked. Paulo Costa is must-see TV. You can't get Paulo Costa out of a co-main event spot. He could lose. He could have lost his last 10 fights. Or won his 15 before that. He's just not going lower than Co. You guys love him. You guys love him. Something's going to happen, right? I mean, you nicknamed him the Terminator, for goodness sakes. And then you got Strickland. Strickland was the most unlikely guy in sport to not make sure to get himself canceled. And now he's on the fringes of being like this culture warrior that nobody knew they were gonna be able to palate. I mean, truly, these are 2 fascinating characters who, by the way, are the 2 of the baddest dudes walking the planet. I mean, Strickland had the belt, and Paulo Costa fought for the belt. Like, they're 2 of the baddest dudes walking the planet, but they were still booked in this match for a specific reason. And it wasn't that. It wasn't just resumes. It wasn't. It's not the number 1 contenders match, is my point. They were booked here because of their personalities. And they're mad. They're mad somewhere. I haven't talked to Sean. I could call Sean right now. I mean, I need to disclose that. Like, I'm not revealing to you information that Sean shared with me. I'm saying it like I'm reporting news. That's just my tone. I'm not. But he's mad. He's mad about this spot. He's mad he's not fighting for the title. Paulo Costa's mad. And what's got Paulo? I don't know. But when guys don't go out and do that meeting, they don't play along, there's a number of reasons. One of them is just the pressure of it or just what got added. I mean, Conor McGregor himself just got an interview this week and said, I'm done talking trash, man. It's never served me. So guys feel different, right? When they do it, or they put their energy over there, they get the focus, or they get the crowd going. Like sometimes in your career, you try a little bit of this, you try a little bit of that, see which one you like better, go back to that, come in the middle. I mean, it's one of those spots where I don't get to just throw my hands up and go, Sean's mad and Paulo's mad. They could be upset for different reasons. But make no mistake, they're upset. I am very confident in telling you one of the reasons that Sean did not do media, did not overly go out of his way and do all of the stuff that he was expected to do, and that he generally does, is because he's upset about the spot. He wants to be fighting for the world championship. He wants to fight in Dricus du Plessis. He wants to still be world champion. He doesn't understand how the judges came to that conclusion in Canada in January of 2024 in the first place. And you've seen a lot of things from Sean Strickland. You've seen a hungry Sean, and you've seen a funny Sean. You've never seen a mad Sean Strickland. Never. I've known him a long time. I've never seen a mad Sean Strickland. I don't know what to expect. I can't imagine that's going to be a good time for anybody. But Paulo Costa is also doing things different. Paulo Costa, in his last match, did not have the performance or the outcome that he wanted. So what do you do? What do you do, right? Definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect to get a different result. You go out and you do things different. Paulo Costa, I was just told this guy that he's at the PI training for this camp. Did you guys know that? That is massive news. Sean Strickland trains at the PI. Right? Even though he represents Extreme Couture, Sean Strickland trains at the PI. Now they're going to run into each other or run the conflict of running into each other. Or what is that about? Why did Paulo Costa come out here, and who went with him? Sometimes that gets confusing for me too. I mean, I just don't understand. I would like answers. Like a guy will pack up and go somewhere else, but they'll bring his whole team. Wei Li, fine example. Wei Li left China. She went to Las Vegas and back to PI, but she brought her team with her. So now I'm a little bit confused. Like, wait a minute, if you're training with the same people, why do it in a different location? And I don't have to understand it. Maybe there's a wonderful answer. I'm just sharing with you that it does confuse me. So I'm wondering that about Paulo Costa. Like, what kind of changes was he making? And sometimes it is environmental. Even Conor has had to leave Ireland, and he's never told you why. But the why is because some of the influence that he has, some of the circle there. He's to just get out of there, keep the fight people, keep the coaches. That part of the day goes really well. So to be responsible, just packed him went somewhere else, made sure it wasn't even there. Is that what happened with Paulo? Paulo most certainly does not have the same distractions. No, just shit, he's an extremely disciplined guy. But I'm asking, why did he leave Brazil, and why did he come to the PI? And if he did he bring his team with him? Was Coach Eric out there? I just found out he did this. So he's clearly looking to do something different. Not to mention, where's the secret juice? Where's all the social media? Where's all the wonderful things that Paulo does? And when you have a guy as dangerous as Paulo Costa that starts to make these kind of changes because he's so dedicated and he's so serious about his career, it is a very frightening thing. I mean, in all fairness, other guys that have done that and showed that level of dedication and discipline have gone out to put on some of the best performances of their career. And if I was to just tell you that an angry Sean Strickland, in my opinion, it's not for everybody, but it's going to be a more dangerous Sean Strickland. And if I was to tell you that a more focused, a newly dedicated and unsatisfied Paulo Costa is to be the most dangerous of his career. I mean, you have a bludgeoning to look forward to, that whether they promoted this and did all the things they were supposed to or not, you have one potentially for the ages.